Hey guys, this is Robert with Malai Law. We help entrepreneurs just like you start their businesses without dealing with complicated legal forms. We are also the #1 highest rated business law firm for entrepreneurs with more than 1,500 5-star Google reviews. Today I'm going to talk about resellers permits, and in this video I am sure that many of your questions will be answered. So let me begin by explaining to you what a reseller's permit is and how they can be a huge asset to your business. A seller's permit is oftentimes required when you sell products, and they are generally obtained from the government agency that regulates business in your state. Please also keep in mind that seller's permits have multiple different names depending on the state, such as a sales tax permit, sales tax license, wholesale certificate, sales and use tax permit, and various other names depending on the state. The purpose of a seller's permit is to inform the state that you are selling products or services, and helps make it easier for the state to keep track of your sales so that they can then collect tax from you, and most states will require you to obtain one if your state collects sales tax. Another very important benefit to obtaining a seller's permit is because it will likely be required by your supplier when you purchase goods for resale. Many suppliers will ask to see your tax exemption certificate before they sell you the goods, and if you don't have one, then the supplier will only sell you the goods if you agree to pay sales tax on them. This would be a complete waste of money, and you do not want to pay sales tax on goods that you plan on reselling. So you should definitely get your sales tax exemption certificate before you speak with a supplier. Keep in mind that many states combine both the reseller's permit with the sales tax exemption certificate. However, others may require that you get both. If this is the case in your state, then you must first register to collect sales tax in your state by obtaining a seller's permit, and then once you have this, you can then get the tax exemption certificate to provide to your supplier. So if you choose to proceed with our service, we will determine what your state requires. We will get you both if your state requires both. Generally, obtaining a reseller's permit will take 1 to 4 weeks depending on the state, and you will likely be required to provide the state with an EIN number. If you are an international client wanting to start your business in the US, then don't hesitate to reach out to us, and we can help you get both your EIN number and the reseller's permit, even if you don't have a social security number or ITIN number. One more thing that you are probably wondering is what to do if you are incorporated in a state or plan to incorporate in a state that does not collect sales tax. In states that don't collect sales tax, you don't have the option of getting a seller's permit or sales tax certificate in that state, and your supplier shouldn't ask you for one. However, if you are dealing with a supplier in another state, then the supplier may give you a hard time and may still ask you for a sales tax certificate. If this happens, then we recommend that you simply just get a seller's permit in the supplier's state and provide it to the supplier so that you don't have to pay sales tax. Seller's permits and sales tax exemption certificates are relatively confusing because the laws are constantly changing, and now some states are accepting permits from other states. So it is important to speak with a professional about this if you are confused. If you have any questions, you can click the link below to schedule a free consultation with us, and we would be happy to get your issues and questions answered. Don't wait too long, because you don't want to miss out on an opportunity and have your supplier refuse to sell you the goods simply because you are not registered to collect sales tax. So go ahead and click on the link below. Also, if you have any questions, just post them in the comments below, and my team and I will try to get to them as soon as possible. Thanks. See you guys in the next video.